record. Let's begin. Let's get down to the beatdown. This is our 4th of 5 interviews today. Oh, yeah. We're running. We're shucking. We're jiving. We're making moves. And now it's time to talk directly to you. Before we get to that, though, we do have our sponsor of the day. As always, Newer. If you're a pro creator, amateur creator, it doesn't matter what kind of creator you are. Go over to newer.com. Use code Logan. You're going to save yourself mad money, 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 money. Yes, and I know what you're thinking. I know. I got you covered. You can check out the link right here in the description below. All right, we've got ourselves a treat. We've got a young lady here who is 9 years old and stepping into the ring. Yeah, you won't even step into the ring. And this little lady is 9 years old getting involved. You should be ashamed of yourself, but she is not. Let's find out more about Ms. Violet Razo. Violet, how you doing today?
I'm good.
It's a lovely name, Violet, by the way. Do you like your name?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were like a stone's throw away from being named Purple. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I hope your mom's laughing in the background and your dad is too. But
She
all
is.
right. Violet's a great name, though, and I love that. So, Violet, you're 9 years old. When did you start training?
I started training about 4 years ago when I was 5 years old.
Okay. Now, did Dad and Mom get you in there, or did you see somebody on TV and go, "Oh, I want to go do that"?
Well, my dad trains jiu-jitsu, so my parents wanted to try it out for me.
Mm-hmm. And once you tried it out, I'm assuming you fell in love with it, or
Yeah.
else you'd be playing t-ball or baseball or ballet. Or I took tap and ballet and jazz when I was about your age, and I'll tell you, I wish my dad would have put me in MMA. That would have been a much better use of my time. So, which do you like better? Standing up or rolling and doing a little bit of that Brazilian jiu-jitsu?
I like doing the Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. All right. So, what's your favorite thing that you've learned? Like, what's the one thing when your dad turns around, you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna slap this on him real quick."
Like triangle from closed guard, probably.
All right. You know what? I like that. That's a good one. One of these days, they're gonna get you with a Darce choke, and you're gonna fall in love with that one. But you know what? Baby steps to success. Now, how many days a week do you go into the gym and train?
4 days a week or 5 days a week usually.
How do you have time to do all of your schoolwork?
Well, I just get ready really fast and stuff.
No, that's perfect. But you are getting your schoolwork done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And I'm sure your mom and dad wouldn't let you go to the gym unless you got your schoolwork done. Are there any other hobbies, pastimes that you have time for besides going to the gym and going to school? I mean, do you have pets and stuff? What else do you do?
Well, after the jiu-jitsu hours are over, I go to swimming because I'm on a swim team.
That's awesome. I was a big swimmer back in the day. Swimming's really good for you. It's a really good exercise. And when you get to be my age, you have to find things that you like that you can keep exercising with. Because I don't like to run anymore unless I'm being chased, and that very rarely happens. So I found that I just like to go for walks. But I feel like swimming would be a really good way to lose some weight, stay in shape. I mean, it worked for Michael Phelps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how many Olympic golds does he have? A lot. I don't even know, but it's in the teens. He's got more Olympic golds than years you've been alive. How about that? Now, do you have any hopes and dreams of making to the Olympics someday?
Yeah. I do.
Now, would you want to go for Taekwondo or would you want to go for wrestling? What would be? I mean, hey, by the time you're ready to get up there, I bet you MMA in some form or fashion will be part of the Olympic agenda. Combat sports have been kind of left on the apron, if you will. But what would you like to see yourself compete in the Olympics?
Wrestling because I've done a lesson of wrestling last week, and it's really fun.
Now I know you don't watch the professional wrestling though. Your parents don't let you watch the professional wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you have a nickname? Like professional wrestlers have nicknames, fighters have nicknames too. Do you have a nickname yet? Is there something in between the Violet and your last
Yeah.
name? Yeah, what is it?
Violet the Collector.
Okay, what are you collecting, by the way? Wins?
Yeah.
All
Gold
right.
medal.
Hold on. Let's try it one more time. Let's see how this sounds. Let's work this out. All right. Today we have Violet the Collector Razo. Yeah, I like it. I like it. The collector works out real well. So have you been in the ring of before, or is this going to be your first time? I mean, obviously you train in a ring, but I mean, actually fighting, is this going to be your debut, as they say?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah. I'm really excited.
Now you can't be too excited though, because if you're too excited, you'll do that thing that everybody talks about, the adrenaline dump. Has anybody talked to you about that?
No.
That's because you're 9 years old and it doesn't matter. You're not, there's no adrenaline dump for you. You're a kid. You're going to be just fine. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to get into the ring for your debut?
Like 8 or 9.
8 or 9. Have you ever been excited at a 10 or 11 for anything?
Yeah.
All right. Like what? Getting your first puppy or something? What was it? Did your dad buy you a pony? What's up?
No. Last year I did a kids con in Vegas, and I was really excited for that.
That's awesome. Had you ever been to Vegas before?
I think once before that.
But you were too young to remember it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I live in Viva Las Vegas, and it's a lovely place to visit, but I wouldn't recommend you moving here until you're of age. And then when you want to get into the fight game, I mean, it is one of the best places to be. Now, out where you are, but obviously your dad's been training for years and he's the catalyst that got you into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Do you train at your dad's gym? And if so, are you training with your dad or do you have another coach that you're training with as well?
Yeah, I'm training with my dad.
I would too, because that's going to be the best advice you're going to get.
But he's not my coach, but I
No?
train with him.
Okay, so who's your coach?
Jeremy and Jamie Wright, and sometimes Samir Chantry teaches me.
You don't have to tell me because no one's listening, but do you like one of your coaches better than the other? Shh, I won't tell anybody, I promise.
No, I like them the same.
Yeah, I tried to trick you into that. I'm a bad host. No, God! But I couldn't trick you. You're smart there. You got it. All right. I got to ask you this. What advice would you give to other young athletes out there looking to get into combat sports?
I would say, like, always believe in yourself and be confident, or else you won't get good results if you don't believe in yourself.
I agree with you. You have to believe in yourself because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, what are the other kids? What do your friends think about you going into the gym 4 days a week and learning how to beat people up in a professional setting? What do your friends think? Do they think you're doing something crazy, or do they want to get involved?
They want to get involved. They want to start doing it, and they think I'm really cool since I do it.
Yeah, you are really cool. I think you're pretty cool too because you do it. And as you get older, you're only going to become cooler and cooler. One of my friend's daughters is now one of the top. I don't even know which martial arts but she's top in the world at her age. She's 15 now, and she goes to competitions all over the world. And she's with America Top Team, I do believe. And she goes around, performs, does all the karate stuff and taekwondo and whatnot. But she's like number 3 in the world now. and it's only going to get better. So as you progress, do you see yourself becoming one of the best in the world, or do you just see this as something that you enjoy for now, and you have other aspirations?
I would see myself in the top world. Sure.
Do you play board games against your dad? Like, has your dad sat you down and taught you chess yet?
No.
Now that's next, by the way. Once you learn how to play chess in the ring, I'm sure he's going to sit you down and teach you how to play chess out of the ring, because there's a lot of comparable situations there, much less painful as chess, but it's still one of those things. All right, what's when you get up in the morning, I want to know what your day as a 9-year-old fighter, having to go to school, having your family, all this. I want to know what your day looks like. All right, so you wake up tomorrow morning. What time do you wake up?
About 7 in the morning.
Oh, that's late. What? Your dad doesn't make you go for a 5-mile run at 5 a.m.? What's going on? I'm just joking. So, what do you have for breakfast?
Usually just a fruit or something like that.
No Krispy Kreme?
No. I eat lots of protein for breakfast.
What's your favorite fruit?
I like bananas.
Oh, bananas. Now, are you like me where I can't eat just one fruit at a time? If I cut up a banana, I either cut up some strawberries or I cut up an apple, because I'm a firm believer that variety is the spice of life.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
Cool. All right, I like that. I like that a lot, because you know what? One fruit's good, but the best yogurts are the mixed ones. I'm just saying. So, maybe mix some strawberries in there the next time, and have a nice breakfast. Now, when I got to ask you this, because I'm wondering, does anybody actually drink cow's milk anymore? What do you have for breakfast? Do you have orange? Did you have juice? Do you drink water? What do you drink in the morning?
I just drink water.
Yeah. Juice has too much sugar in it, right? Is that what we've decided, that fruit juices have too much sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I know. But when I was a kid, my mom wouldn't let me drink soda. So the closest I got was fruit juice. But now everybody's like, fruit juice isn't really fruit juice. It's unless they squeeze it in front of you, it's got a whole bunch of other stuff in it. So I get that. I only drink water too. I'm a big water fan. I figure, it's on this earth for a reason. We might as well use it. And you got to stay hydrated, especially out here in the desert. All right. So you said your friends want to get involved. How many of your friends have joined the gym since you started your training?
None of them.
Oh, so they're just talking. They're over here just talking while you're in there doing it each and every single day, and they're just talking about it. Oh, come on. Do you ever just wag your finger at them like, you should be in the gym?
No.
No, you don't. All right. Well, you know what, though? Gyms are good. You know why? Because gyms keep kids off of the streets, and keeping kids off the streets keeps kids off of drugs, and drugs are bad. Say no to drugs. So try to get your friends as you get older. Not everybody needs to go to the gym to be a professional fighter. You can just go in there to help your mental game, to help your physical game, to just get out there and do something a little bit different than sitting at home and playing video games, right?
Yeah.
A lot of your friends play Roblox and Minecraft and all that stuff. Are you in there too? Do you even have time for video games?
Sometimes, but not that much.
I wouldn't think so. What's your favorite video game when you get a chance to sit down?
Roblox.
Mm-hmm. Of course it's Roblox. Of course it's Roblox. Oh, I've never actually played it, but I hear you can play versions of every other game that's ever been out there, in Roblox. They have a Roblox Call of Duty and a Roblox Fortnite and all that. Is that true?
Yeah.
You got to help old guys like me out, all right? I appreciate that. All right. So on May 24th, you're going to be at Subs on the Shore. What are you most looking forward to at this particular fight? Is it going to be walking out for the first time and getting into the ring? Is it going to be being able to go on a mini vacation with your family? What are you looking forward to doing?
I'm looking forward to like just walking out and being able to fight her.
All right. And I'm assuming you're going to predict a win, right?
Yeah, but I'll be grateful for anything,
That's right. Because
loss or win.
losses are learning opportunities, correct?
Yeah.
That's right. Because losses, especially at your young age, anytime you get down in the dumps or something doesn't work out your way, always remember that if you let yourself get too down in the dumps and you don't take this as a learning experience, then it's just a loss. You can turn a loss into a win by focusing on what you did wrong and what you can do better. Or just what you can do better sometimes. Sometimes it's just a you know what, with fighting, you might have turned your head the wrong way. That could just be the end of your day right there. So anything can happen at any time, but always remember, young lady, that a loss isn't necessarily a loss unless you let it become one. All right. Sorry, just I got a little soapbox over here. I got up on it. I'll get back down off of it, and we'll let you chat again. All right. So, do you have any teachers out there that have not been the most welcoming to you being a fighter at such a young age and getting in there? Has anybody around you been like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're doing that?
No.
No, good, because you got to stick around positivity. But you know what? Some grown-ups, they don't see. I see what you're doing, and I can't wait to see what you'll be doing in the future. Because you're only going to get better at what you're doing, and you'll only become more confident. And I think this is a really great way for you to become a great person at such a young age. I mean, obviously, you're doing an interview today. What's that like? How do you feel right now?
I feel really cool right now.
Yes, you do. Make sure. Do they still have a show and tell when you're 9?
No.
All right. So maybe you take your teacher aside, right? Ask your dad for a couple bucks. Take your teacher aside and you slip her a couple bucks and you go, hey, I got something to show the class. All right. I did my first interview the other day. Let's sit down and watch this as a class. All right. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. The worst she can tell you is no. All right. Now, this is the segment where I give you the time to say anything you like. You can thank your parents. You can thank your sponsors. You can reach out and try to touch some new sponsors. Like if there's something that you use every day and you wish that company would pay you to do so, please, by all means, call them out. Somebody called out Oreos the other day. And I was like, you're a fighter. You should be eating Oreos every day. They're like, no. And by the way, we don't call it cheat day around here. We call it reward day at the Logan Summit show. All right. Because you're rewarding yourself for all the hard work that you put in. It's not a cheat day. It's a reward day. But this is the time where you can thank your coaches. Yeah, heck, you can talk about your favorite Roblox game for all I care. This is your time right here, Miss Violet. Go right ahead.
Well, thank you to Protein House and Control for loving me, and Aries BJJ for welcoming me to their academy.
You want to thank your parents real quick? Trust me, they're sitting right there. You probably should. Yeah, always make sure you thank the parents because they're the ones feeding you, right? I mean, do you cook for yourself? Are you, because you seem like you got everything going for you? Do you get up and cook for yourself and do all that?
No.
No, good. All right. What's your favorite thing that either your mom or dad makes for you, whomever cooks?
My mom, she makes like spaghetti like the day before my tournament because it's good for me.
Yeah. I used to wrestle and we used to carb load a lot. You know what though? Before you weigh in though, as you get older, you might have to start eating that without sauce on it before you fight.
I don't eat sauce on it before I fight.
Oh my gosh, he's already doing it. Oh my gosh. Next thing you know, you'll be telling me if you have pancakes, you don't put syrup on them. Because I never did either. It's got carbs. They're pancakes. They got carbs, but you can't put the syrup on them. How do you feel about that?
I always put syrup on my.
Yeah, okay, all right. You're still a kid at heart. We love it. We love it. Okay. All right. So before we get to 5 questions, which, by the way, Violet, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's 5 questions. Okay. Even though I might ask you a bunch of other questions inside of it, it's primarily 5 questions. But before we get there, on May 24th, you will be fighting and doing a little jujitsu, a little BJJ, if you will, over at Subs on the Shore. And you'll be able to check it out right here on millions.co. So make sure that you do your best to give Violet and her entire team and family all the support that she deserves, because I'm just excited to see what you can bring to the table, because you're only going this way. You're only going up. You're only going up. And you got your whole life ahead of you. This is going to be really an exciting first for you. And I know I can see it on your face. I know how excited you are truly going to be, because you already are excited. Oh my gosh. Hey, did you get any special a kit for this, like a outfit for it? Is there anything did you get a new outfit, like shorts and stuff?
No.
No. Oh, darn it. Because that would have been fun, too, if you got like a whole brand new gear. Well, yeah, next time. We'll get you next time. Maybe we can get you some sponsors, some more sponsors, and they can gear you up. Under Armour, what are you doing right now? Yeah, that's right, Under Armour. I'm talking to you. What are you doing? Do you have any 9-year-old ladies on your team right now? I doubt it. No, you don't. But you can. Yeah. Contact Frank. That's Violet's dad. I'm sure he'll be able to work you a deal out. All right. There you go. I've done my sales pitch for the day. All right, Violet, it's time to get to 5 questions. Okay. Here we go, Miss Violet. What's your favorite thing to do outside of the gym?
My favorite thing to do outside of the gym is like go to school, because I really like school.
Well, that's
And,
good. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
and I like doing swimming
Mm-hmm.
and traveling.
Where's your favorite place? Where have you been thus far? Where's your favorite place that you've already been? At 9 years old, you got favorite places to travel. This is amazing. Do you have your own luggage?
No.
No? All right. Well, one of these days you'll get luggage and a new pair of shorts. All right. But where's your favorite place to visit?
My favorite place to visit is like Disneyland or something.
Have you been to both? Have you been to Disneyland and Disney World?
No.
I don't know which one's which, but I haven't been to either of them. Can you believe that? It's true. My parents left me home. I was in 8th grade and I did bad on a history test, and my dad wanted to prove a lesson to me, and he left me at home. And he didn't like my answer, because I told him that grades don't matter until I get to high school. And he didn't like that answer. He said, "Oh, now you're not going to Disneyland." And guess what? I still haven't been. I know, it's tragic. No, God. One of these days I'll get to Disneyland. What's your favorite part about Disneyland?
Like the rides and stuff.
Yeah, you like rides, so you're not scared of going up. You're not afraid of heights, then, huh? Did you go on Magic Mountain? Because they just took that down.
No.
No, you haven't been on that. Are you tall enough for the rides?
Yeah.
Just by a little bit, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So going back to school, question number 2: what's your favorite subject in school?
I like reading. Reading's really nice. Or like math.
Are you good at math? Math's hard for me. Numbers just jumble up in my head.
I'm really good at math.
Now, you guys got a new way of doing math, and well, you wouldn't know what the old way is, but I'm sure if I talk to your dad, is your dad and your mom able to help you with your math homework? Because a lot of my friends struggle to help their kids with their math homework, because you guys all have a new way of doing math. Frank, is that a thing?
Oh yeah, they teach them a whole different way now.
Yeah, I knew it was. Your daughter's probably looking at you like, "No, this is just math. This is the way we do it." And you're looking at it going, "It makes no sense. This is not the way they taught me." All right.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
mom's job.
yeah, I'm sure. So, Violet, what's your favorite book? Do you have a book series that you like? What's your or a favorite book just singular?
No, I just like any type of book.
Have you ever read the Harry Potter books?
No, not yet.
No, those are good. Um, you'll get up there. You'll find it. I like. Do you read? Do you read to fall asleep, or do you just enjoy reading? Like, do you pull up a comfortable chair on a Sunday when you're not at the gym and just read a book?
Well, I only read at school. I don't really read outside of school, but I should.
They didn't give you summer assigned reading yet?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
well, you know what? Maybe I'll send a couple books out there. And you can have summit summer assigned reading. And you'll come back to school and your teachers will be like, "What did you do?" And you're going to be like, "I read books that have no consequence on my grades." All right. Number 3. I know you love fighting. I know you love it. But there's got to be one, because you seem to just glow. See, there it is. You glow every time I talk about training. But what's the worst thing about training? What's the one thing that you don't like?
Like getting hurt, because that sucks.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Getting hurt does suck. Yes, you are 120% correct. And you know how you can avoid that?
How?
By being better than your opponent and decimating them. I'm sorry. And then you shake their hand, and you tell them what a great job that they did, and you know that you'll see them again real soon because they only will get better. Now, sorry, I'm laughing at myself right now. Try not to do that. It's not a good look. All right, number 4. In life, you got a big, long life ahead of you. I know at 9 years old, it's hard to even comprehend what that even looks like. I can't even imagine. And you're such a grown up. You come near, you're doing a great interview. Good job. I'll give you bells for that all day long. I wouldn't have been able to do an interview at 9. So you know what? You're doing a great job. But what are you most looking forward to as you get older? Is it a driver's license? Is it going to college? Is it becoming world champion? Is it, you know what, going to Disneyland with your parents and your family after you've won a fight? What is something that you are really looking forward to?
I'm really looking forward into being like a world champion, because I really want to stay in jiu-jitsu till I
All right.
get old.
So do you see yourself getting into MMA or just staying in the jiu-jitsu side of things?
Just staying in jiu-jitsu.
Okay, so you're just going to be rolling around with gis on and getting all crazy and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they have some really great tournaments here in Vegas, so hopefully I'll see you around for some of those. And question number 5 of 5 questions right now. What motivates you to get up in the morning, go to school, go to the gym, go to swimming? What motivates you to do all that?
Like having a good mindset about everything that you're gonna do that day, because if you don't, you wouldn't want to do it, and you'd be like so tired from doing it already.
Yeah, you don't want to be sick and tired of doing something quite yet. Is there any advice? Is there any like mantra? Is there any phrase that when you're in the gym you repeat to yourself or whatnot? Like, you know, I I don't even know what it could be, but like that poster with the cat on it that says "Hang on." Is there anything that you say over and over in your head to keep your focus and keep you going?
Well, just like I said earlier, always believe in yourself, no matter
Mm-hmm.
what.
That is definitely sound advice. All right, Violet, you will be fighting at Subs on the Shore May 24th. This is young Miss Violet Razo. You're 9 years old. I can't wait to see what happens in 9 more years. It's going to be truly exciting. But make sure after you win this next fight, before your next one, you come back and say hi. All right? All right. Well, and I've got one more interview today, so don't go anywhere. We've got one coming up in just a little bit. And thank you for being here. And thank you, Miss Violet Razo.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, nothing but a pleasure. And thank you for being here at home. And do me a favor, be good to yourself and be kind to others. Pay it forward, play it forward. Rock like a party star, party like a rock star. Smile strong, laugh loud. Last but not least, please like, follow, and subscribe so you'll know exactly what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. And Violet, I leave you with this. Hey, everybody loves a good fight. We'll see you next time. And Violet, thanks for being here.
Thank you for this opportunity.
You are welcome. Have a good rest of the day, all right?
So proud of you.
How is it?
Nervous.